Good evening, I'm Devin Field. Your stories tonight on the Primetime edition.
It's very dry, it's easy to catch on fire.
Big crowds are expected in the East Bay for the fireworks tonight. The extra precautions in place to make sure the celebrations don't get out of hand in the intense heat.
All right, we're here at Pier 39. I'm not at a backyard barbecue party. More details coming up.
And we're watching that marine layer that is working in over the city. Check out the view looking out towards Pier 39 where the show will be. We're going to talk about why that should not be a problem for the fireworks tonight, but why it also may not look like you're going to get a whole lot of help if you're inland. As good as that might look. Forecast on the excessive heat warning coming up.
And with thousands of people heading to the beaches to escape the heat, we'll see how some truly small, and we do mean small businesses, capitalized on the beach.
It's hot, help us. Fire lemonade.
All right, here you go, sweetheart.
From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Primetime edition on KPIX Plus.
Good evening, I'm Devin Field. These are tonight's Primetime headlines. There is still no sign of a man who went missing in the Russian River up in Sonoma County. The 27-year-old was at Villa Grande Beach last night, that is near Monterey. Search crews are back out on the water today. Firefighters say that they hope that his disappearance is a reminder of the potential dangers on the water this summer.
The main thing is don't get in water over your head if you can't swim. Even if you get in shallow water, wear a flotation device, especially if you can't swim.
This is actually the second time that someone has been swept away by the Russian River in the last 2 months. A driver slammed into a power pole in the Santa Cruz Mountains, knocking out power and backing up traffic. It had narrowed a stretch of Highway 9 to a single lane for several hours today. But thankfully, the CHP says that the injuries were minor. California State Water Board just passed a new policy that could force communities to make deep cuts in water usage over the next 15 years. Now, just how deep those cuts will be is going to vary from community to community, but could be as much as 40% or more. The plan is a response to our changing climate, and the impact for most Bay Area cities, however, is expected to be minimal because water usage is already low. And taking a live look outside at a beautiful sunset, but some fog coming in. Let's go and get a check of our first alert forecast with meteorologist Karen Pack.
Yeah, we need to talk about this increase in the marine layer in terms of its influence on how the fireworks display is going to go tonight. Watch a time-lapse of this since about 3:30 this afternoon. That's when it showed up. And from this vantage point, it has been deepening, so it does get a little bit higher, and then a little bit higher still, and it appears to just be a full-forced inflow. But if you look at it from a different camera, you get a different perspective. This is the Mark Hopkins Hotel looking north. Sure, there is some marine layer out there, but the center of high pressure that's warming us up so much is so intense, it is pushing that marine layer down. It's not very high. That's the kind of marine layer you can most likely do a fireworks display over, and it's going to be a pretty show. Should it work out that way? It looks like it will. But if you're in